Hi, I'm Robin, Director of Medical Imports Australia. Since 2007, we've been helping thousands of Australians overcome their pain by providing quality medical devices such as TENS and EMS machines. Today, I'm going to give a quick tutorial on one of our top-selling combo machines, the Multi-Stim Plus rechargeable version. So this device is specially designed to be used at a clinic or a professional setting to treat your clients, as well as being simple enough to be used at home by everybody, whether it be treating a chronic condition or just simply relaxing after a hard day's work. So before we start, we need to briefly understand what TENS and EMS is and how it can help treat your condition using a non-invasive drug-free method. So TENS stands for transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. This basically means that the machine uses small electrical impulses to trick the brain into not feeling as much pain. Now, because this is a combo machine, it also supports EMS function. EMS stands for electrical muscle stimulation. This works in a similar way to TENS, but it's designed to contract and to relax the muscles to achieve improved circulation and reduced rehabilitation time. It's important to understand what kind of condition you're dealing with before using TENS or EMS therapy. You don't want to be masking any pain that has an unknown origin, as this is your body's way of telling you there's an issue that needs to be addressed. So now that we've covered the basics of TENS and EMS therapy, it's time to dive down and have a closer look at the Multi-Stim Plus rechargeable version, what you'll be receiving with it, and a brief tutorial on how to use your new device.
So starting off, this is how you'll receive your new Multi-Stim Plus rechargeable version. The package contents are soft carry case to keep your device protected and all the accessories together, the new Multi-Stim Plus rechargeable version combo TENS and EMS machine, 12 high quality and long life self-adhesive gel pads, 1 butterfly pad for lower back pain or labor pain, 1 extra long pad for upper back pain or shoulder pain, 4 small round pads for facial therapy or precise area stimulation, 4 large round pads for general use, 4 quality lead wires, 1 USB-A to micro USB cable, 1 AC power adapter, 1 906B instruction manual. Now keep in mind that on pages 30 and 31 where it's telling you to replace the batteries, this only applies to the 906B dual power model, not the rechargeable version shown in this video. EMS and TENS pad placement and settings chart, and 1 quick start TENS EMS pre-programmed guide. So now that you're familiar with the package contents, connecting your machine and getting it ready for use is a simple process which is outlined in this video. The first step is to charge your device for at least 3 hours before you use it for the first time. This will ensure normal operation and maximum power when using the device. First, connect the provided USB cable into the power adapter, then the power adapter into a wall socket. When plugging the USB cable into your device, make sure it goes in the right way to avoid damage. It will only go in one way, so don't force it in. A red light will illuminate, indicating that your machine is charging. When the charging process is completed, the light will turn green. Now, before you turn your machine on, it's recommended to connect the wires and pads first to avoid any damage to the machine. Depending on how many pads you want to use, we would connect the wires. Each wire and channel supports 2 pads, a positive and negative connection in the form of 2 male pin connectors, 1 red, 1 black. Both pads must be connected on each channel for stimulation to occur. 1 pad alone won't work. The Multi-Stim Plus is a 4-channel device, meaning it will support a maximum of 8 pads simultaneously. Now, for the purpose of this video, we will only be using 2 pads today. Firstly, connect the bent end of the wire to the port above channel 1, which is displayed as CH1. Now, connect both of the male pins to two pads while they're still on the plastic. Consult the pad placement chart on where to place the pads on your body depending on your condition. If your condition is not listed, generally we want to place the pads 3 to 4 centimeters away from the location of pain on opposite sides, as shown in this picture. Now, once your pads are placed in the correct position on your body, it's time to turn on your machine by pressing and holding the power button for 1 second. The main screen will now display. Once you first receive your new Multi-Stim Plus, you might be a bit overwhelmed or unsure how to use it effectively. Thankfully, the Multi-Stim Plus has very simple to use inbuilt pre-programmed TENS and EMS modes. It's highly recommended to start using these simple modes when you first receive your device or if it's the first time using a TENS machine. The hard work of adjusting the individual parameters is already done for you here by using these modes. To do this, we'll first need to refer to the TENS program sheet. The first step is to locate the condition you want to treat. For example, if we want to treat sciatica pain, the chart is telling us to use Program 2 or Burst TENS. To do this, we would keep pressing the mode button until it displays P followed by a number in the bottom left hand of the screen. We will now navigate to Mode 2 using the up and down arrows. Modes 1 to 16 are all TENS modes designed to stimulate nerves and reduce pain, and modes 17 to 37 are all EMS modes designed to stimulate your muscles by causing contraction and relaxation.
Now, if you want to use your TENS machine to tone your muscles or to use it for a muscle-related injury, we would use the same procedure as the pre-programmed TENS modes. We would first consult our EMS pad placement and program chart. For example, for arm therapy, it's recommended to use programs 20 to 24. Again, like TENS, select the pre-programmed mode by pressing the mode button and navigate to program 20 to 24 using the up and down arrows as indicated by the EMS chart. You will notice that it says EMS at the top instead of TENS. If you're a more advanced user or would like to set up your parameters manually, we can use the TENS pad placement guide to help us do this. For demonstration purposes, we'll be setting up our Multi-Stim Plus to treat carpal tunnel syndrome. Now, by looking at the chart, it's telling us that we need to set the mode to normal, or N mode, the pulse width to 200 microseconds, and the pulse rate to 100 Hz. We can simply do this by pressing the mode button until it displays N, then by pressing the set button to adjust the pulse width and rate. The pulse width will start to flash, indicating the machine is ready for your input. Use the up and down arrows to navigate to the recommended setting. Pressing set again will take us to the pulse rate settings. Adjust using the up and down arrows again. You can press and hold to speed up this process. Pressing set once again takes you to the timer. You can adjust left and right channels here. This means the machine will automatically turn off depending on your timer settings. In this case, it's 40 minutes. You should wait a few seconds until the flashing stops. Your settings are now locked and ready to be used. Now that we've got our machine set up and ready to use, and also have the self-adhesive pads attached to our body, it's time to gradually increase the intensity for stimulation to occur. Because we have attached our wire into channel 1, we would use the CH1 up and down arrows to adjust. You can adjust each channel individually if you have more pads attached. Just use the corresponding channel buttons for each set of pads connected. Adjust the intensity to a comfortable level. It shouldn't be too weak or too strong. Everyone has a different level of stimulation needed, so take your time and find a level that suits you best.
Some areas of the body will require an increased or decreased intensity, depending on muscle tone, nerve concentration, or injury. So now that we've covered the main features and how to use your new Multistim Plus, you should be confident in using your new device. We hope that you've enjoyed this video and ready to start using your machine to treat yourself or even someone else. If you have any questions on how to use or would like to purchase one, please leave a comment or contact us directly via email or phone, which is listed in the video description. Alternatively, you can visit www.homemedics.com.au to view all of our range and accessories. Thanks for watching from all of us at Medical Imports Australia, and we wish you a speedy recovery and pain-free days.